Mike Brann, fleet manager of Toyota Motor Sales USA, talks with Janice Sutton about the Toyota lineup as it pertains to fleet, including the popular Prius Hybrid and the new Camry Hybrid, as well as battery longevity concerns and remarketing issues.
Toyota is actively involved with doing commercial fleet business and doing rental car fleet business, and also some state and locality as far as the governments go.
Okay. What about commercial fleets?
Commercial fleet business obviously this year has been a little challenging, I think, within the industry just because of where the economy has been.
Which vehicles are most popular with fleets?
Actually, it's kind of like it mirrors the retail side. Camry, Corolla. There's been a big interest in a lot of fleets going green, so Prius, Camry Hybrid, Highlander Hybrid, those have been lots of companies really asking about those, but those in our fleets nowadays too.
Where is the Prius made?
Currently it's built in Japan. We have built a plant in Tupelo, Mississippi, which the plans were for it to be built Prius there, but those plans obviously have been put on delay because of the way the economy and stuff is. But ultimately, it'll be built in the U.S. as well as in Japan.
Okay, and what about the Camry Hybrid? How's that doing?
Actually, it's doing very, very well. I've just recently even had a rental car account that bought 50 of them from me. So there's a lot of interest because it's the greening of their fleets, and the cost is not prohibitive. So accounts have been wanting to take a look at that and look at the cost of ownership that we have to offer as far as our products go, which typically are leading in the industry.
I read an article just recently about the total cost of ownership for the hybrids is actually a lot less than it is for the conventional gasoline-powered engines. What are you seeing along those lines?
Well, I think because you have some additional cost with buying the hybrid, that the total cost of ownership for them is going to be a little bit higher. But I believe that a lot of the companies that I've worked with are willing to take on that additional cost of ownership because of the image they're trying to portray from greening of our environment. Fleets are tending right now that I work with, are tending to keep their vehicles a bit longer instead of turning them in 3 years, 65, 3 years, 70. They seem to be taking them for at least 4 years plus whatever that mileage is. Try to get through this economic downturn that we have, and obviously that's going to have an effect, a negative effect on the residuals. It's going to lower that residual value because they're keeping it longer. So when we get through this, we'll obviously see what the ultimate effect has been.
I just have one last question, and that's about the battery. I mean, one of the issues going in was the cost of replacing the batteries. How's that panning out with fleets?
It has not been a concern with the fleets that I work with. The battery today is low $2,000 if you went and bought one at a dealership. We warranty all the hybrid side of our hybrid vehicles for 8 years, 100,000 miles, and that includes the battery. So there just hasn't really been an issue with them, and from a warranty perspective, failure rates and stuff are minimal.